everyone. This week's rental is the Toyota Camry LE model. This, I believe, is the base trim model. Brand new 2024 rental. Actually had about 400 miles or so when I picked it up. But yep, brand spanking new. Nice styling, sitting on 17-inch rims. Kind of aggressive styling in the front. Powered by a inline 4-cylinder. While it is brand new, everything under the hood is nice and clean. But overall, this is Toyota's full-size sedan. Looks quite nice in this trim model and color. Let's check out the trunk space. Good enough to fit quite a few carry-ons in there. About 4, 5 maybe. And let's see how the back seats are. So again, 6 foot driving position. I'm gonna hop in the back and let's do our knee test. At about half a fist, almost a fist. Pretty comfortable back here. Really, since this is the base model, there's really nothing too fancy back here. It's nice leg room. Headroom is pretty nice as well too. Pretty tall. I don't feel claustrophobic. Over on the sides, you have your back speakers and a cup holder for could possibly hold 2 cups. A little storage space on the side. Little storage space in the center console, and a power both. Wow, cool. USB-A and USB-C. I guess in the higher trims you would have back air vents. Yep. So I'm pretty sure this could comfortably fit 3 adults in the back. The center console does slide down for armrests and 2 more additional cup holders. But let me move into the middle. Oh yeah, middle is pretty comfortable as well. All right, so not much to say about that. Pretty standard for this model car. Let's hop in the front and see what's going on up there. Okay, so as we hop in the front, and we're in here, and so far it's a very nice and spacious cockpit. I will have to knock on the first thing of this car is that it still uses a key and not a touch start button, which is kind of odd for a vehicle that has, which I will get into in a little bit, that has so many technology features. It's still using the key fob. But I guess it's just in this model, this base model is providing the bare essentials, and push start is probably in the higher trims. So you're greeted with your analog and center digital information for the gauge. Your steering wheel is not wrapped in leather, it's hard plastic, but it's not too uncomfortable. You do have your Bluetooth phone controls and menu controls for the center menu right here. And then you have your cruise control, switch driving modes over here, and also your safety features, quick safety features buttons over here. Over on the side, you have one air vent, and you have a row of buttons for high beams, traction control, your trunk, and your gas lids. This folds down to be a nice little hidden coin holder. Moving over to the side, you have your power windows and locks, and small storage space, speakers near the bottom, as well as a small storage space over here. For the most part, a lot of the adjustments is automatic, so that's nice. There's no manual controls, which is good. And let's move on over to the center. Up at the top, you have a storage for your sunglasses. You have your interior lights, but they're not push button dome lights. You actually have to press the button, which kind of at night is a little bit cumbersome because you might accidentally press the SOS button, but that's fine. What I do like is now that the infotainment system, even though it's big, it's not protruding anymore. It's now kind of angled back, so it's a little bit more flush. Really though, it does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. I think really the only issue I have with this was when I actually go to select some of the buttons, the way that it's angled, especially the bottom rows, I may miss and miss touching the buttons, don't really register. But overall it works. The infotainment system works fine. Going down, you have air vents and then your AC heater controls. In the middle, you have, down in this inside, you have one USB-A to hook up to the infotainment and to charge your mobile device, and a 12-volt DC. You have this area here to place your mobile device, or it slides over to open up a small little hidden compartment, which is nice as well too. You have your gear shifters over here on the side, and two cup holders, and then a decent size center console with two extra charging ports, USB-A and USB-C. Over the glove compartment is kind of standard size. It's a little bit small. This is the manual that comes with it, kind of thick, so you could tell how big the glove compartment is, but it's decent. Over here you have, it feels like this is hard plastic. This feels like leather, like vinyl leather. This is cushioned hard plastic as well. Then again, this is the base model. Oh yeah, before I forget, let's check the visor, and it does have the extra fold outs, so that's convenient. Visor, and when you open this up, they're vanity mirrors. You also have the light that comes on as well. So it feels pretty comfortable, nice and spacious. Oh, and you have also tweeters, I guess, in the front there hidden. That's kind of nice. But yeah, overall, it's a very nice feel inside the car. Let's take it on the road and see how it performs. All right, so how does the Toyota Camry feels on the road? It is quite nice. It's a nice, roomy vehicle with good visibility. The steering is sharp. The suspension is pretty soft. The brakes are responsive, and the engine, even though it's an inline 4, provides enough power. I really had no issues passing cars or merging into high-speed traffic. I think all the base models, the Corolla is an inline 4, and even the base model RAV4 SUV is a base model inline 4 as well too. So it really saves on fuel economy versus like a more higher powered V6, which you could probably get in the higher trims. So this is kind of like a bigger version of the Corolla, where it's but instead it has a bigger gas tank. So a 14-gallon gas tank, 15 gallon gas tank, where you go to, around 450 to 500 miles, and it's instead of the 300 miles in the Corolla. So really helps for long distance driving. And where the car stands out that I really like, Toyota provides its safety features for this car, even in the base model, and they provide like all of the Toyota safety features in there. They took away the blind spot light, but you still have the blind spot indicator. If you turn it on, it will beep on. But what I really like that they did on this model is they added, well, they didn't add, but for the model, for this base trim, they added collision detection and lane departure. So pretty much you set your cruise control, and then you turn on lane departure and collision controls, and pretty much you have a self-driving vehicle on the highway. The lane departure will keep the car in the lane, and the collision detection will slow down the car if you get too close when you're cruising on the highway. So along with that bigger gas tank, the 24 and all the safety features here on a long road trip, it's a pretty comfortable ride. I really like how they added that in this feature, in this new 2024 model version. I know the RAV4 that I rented a while back had everything except for the collision controls. Overall, I think this is a pretty much standard poster child of a rental car. If you had a chance, I would kind of upgrade to it. You'll get more mileage, you'll get a more comfortable ride, and you'll get all of the safety features. So it goes in with a good gas mileage as well, and yeah, really nothing bad to say. Very solid rental vehicle. I would rate it an and I want to give it a plus, but like I said earlier, why did they go with a regular key instead of push button start? There's just always one thing missing. But yeah, it's a solid vehicle, rated an A as a rental. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.